right, here we go. Just got home from work, and we're going to do us a little bit of a learning today in Training Peaks Virtual. Unfortunately, we only get a 3-minute warm-up. And this race here, definitely, if you look at the profile down below, you can see we got some climbing, man. So this one's going to hurt. All right, looks like it put 50 of us in this race. All right, so at least I'll have somebody to draft off when all goes south. All right, see you guys on the other side. Welcome, welcome, welcome to a sprinter's dream. Check out those little humps down on the right of the screen. This is a race where I don't know what I'm doing. This is one of those ones I know I'm going to get dropped, and I'm going to suffer to the end, but I'm going to get stronger as a result of it. So as you can see, the field is already thinning out, and I'm really struggling here just to hang on to this little lead group. And you'll see as this race progresses, there we go, I'm still in this lead group. It's not going to last for long. So we're about 3 minutes in. We haven't even really hit a climb yet. I mean, that was just a little bump. And we're already down to like 15 riders out of 50. And trust me, I am going to rotate back. It was a really hard week getting ready for a trade fair at work. Lots of boxes, had to move at the warehouse, and yeah, I mean, this 350 watts felt like I was trying to push like 500 watts. Albeit I only had a 3-minute warm-up, but I'm going to tell you right now, there was no way I was going to hang on to this group. But I'll tell you, I mean, I put in a valiant effort. Like right here, I mean, I was just dying and my heart rate wouldn't come up. So that's always a telltale sign when you are fatigued. I mean, at 155 heart rate, I'm getting dropped. I mean, I should be at about 170. So quite clearly, we had an engine failure going on here. But you know me, I don't quit. Being tired is not an excuse, and I'm going to come here and I'm going to do my best. And I'm still thinking in my brain, I am going to catch some more riders before the end of this race. I mean, I'm currently sitting 15th out of 50, and just watts are just plummeting. I'm at 220 watts. I should be climbing at 270, 280, bare minimum. What I did notice in this race is that after the descents, I was able to get closer to 300 watts on the climbs. See right here, I'm really trying, but man, the engine room is just saying, it's just rejecting everything that I'm throwing at it. I'm saying, come on, Scotty, need some more power. And he's like, no, we can't do it, Captain. No, we have no power. The Romulans have disabled our engines. Like, come on, Scotty, we're going to fall into the neutral zone if we don't get our engine power. I'm sorry, Captain. No, we have no engine power. So we went through that this whole entire race. I was arguing with Captain Kirk this whole entire time. And actually, I guess I'm captain. I'm arguing with Scotty because he's the one that's got the engines. So, but anyways, yeah, I mean, I knew I was close to the top here. The top of this little stretch. So a little bump of 300 watts to just try and stay in another group. And I don't know what I did to myself or why I was so tired, but I mean, it was a really tough day at work today. It was a really busy weekend, and leading up to the weekend, it was really busy at work. All in all, I really enjoyed this race. I mean, despite all the suffering, you're going to see up here when I get up to, I guess, the second or third, probably third climb. Maybe it might have been the fourth climb. I fell off the back, but man, I just kept working at it. Like, see these guys here. I mean, I'm just struggling. I mean, I'm over 300 watts. My heart rate's at 156, 157. It's just my heart rate is not coming up. And just yo-yoing off the back. These are like the days where I was actually out on the real road And as a sprinter and the climbers are just going full gas, I mean, this is what you do. Like, you just try and stay with that lead group. Try and stay with the lead group. Do whatever you can. So here my heart rate went up a little bit, but I'm at like 230 watts. So it's, yeah, we clearly had some engine failure today. I do believe this race is definitely going to make me stronger for the next one. And I'm kind of wondering if the algorithm changed slightly, because the last race I did on Training Peaks Virtual, I was, yeah, I mean, I was winning sprints at 500 and less than 600 watts. So I'm wondering if Training Peaks Virtual was like, hey, this guy had a really easy ride this last time, so we're going to bump him up in the pen. And the 50 riders I was with here, I mean, were they better riders? I believe they were. Because there are sections here where I'm putting over 300, 350 watts at moments and just not catching the guys in front of me. Here, clearly, not so much. I'm still thinking in my head, I'm like, man, I know I'm getting close to the top. I know there's this one little steep pitch. I think I can catch those guys. And just the power is not coming. Really, really trying hard. And here I'm motivated. I just didn't want to ride alone down the descent. I don't think I'm going to catch those guys up there, but I at least want to stay with these two guys here, so we can take some turns. And because if you descend down this by yourself, you're going to lose tremendous amount of time. So there's another little pump, another little burst. I'm like, nope, I got to catch these guys and stay with them. But at 160 heart rate, I felt like my heart rate was at 170, absolute max. I looked at my Training Peaks chart after the end of this race, and it put my fatigue at 7. I don't know if I've ever seen my fatigue level at 7, and I don't even actually really remember even looking. My whole career, my whole life, I've just ridden my bike. The more I ride, the better I raced. I mean, that's how it was, period. Never really gave much of a thought to looking at these different charts and different things. Just ride your dang bike because you like riding your bike. And I'd say the reason I started racing is I just wanted to ride with people. And nobody wanted to ride with me. So if we all paid for a race together, then they were stuck riding a race with me. So that's how it all got started. I just wanted to be out there and ride with other people. Worked a lot of hours. Trained a lot when people did not train. I worked at 2 a.m. Had to get there and do the milk route. See my brake lights here? Bada boom. I'm getting really good at watching my brake percentage. And as soon as that brake percentage goes down to 0, that's when you can lay on the pedals and see. I caught these guys here. These guys lost time during the corner. So they see me. I'm hitting the 300 watts there a little bit. Heart rate not coming up. Should be. Heart rate should be coming up to like 162, 165. And I'm working it, man. I'm like, come on. Let's just catch these guys. And we're coming up, and we're not quite halfway up the climb yet. And I will say it's frustrating, but at the same time, I just don't know when to quit. I will not quit. And I know at the end of this ride, the end of this race, I am going to be more prepared for climbing. I have not done sustained climbing like this in a long time. It's been at least a month since I've done any climbing at all. So it's not surprising how this race went. But what's going to be good to look at is, how do I move forward? How do I do at my next race? Today at work, we actually went and set up a trade fair at Melbourne Convention Center. So I am not riding today. I'm actually making this video. Tomorrow, we'll be doing another Training Peaks Virtual. So I will have had a really hard day physically on the body, moving a lot of furniture and boxes and a lot of heavy stuff, but no bike riding. So my legs should be pretty fresh, but my upper body is going to be pretty tired. So it'll be interesting to see how we go. And here's another spot where I wanted to be with a couple of riders before we hit the descent. That is super important. If I would have just let it go and not been with these riders at the descent, I mean, I would have lost. See, here we go. I gotta put some effort in. Put some effort in. See, we're dropping back, and I'm gonna put in some effort. Dropping back, and put in some effort here. Just gotta be with these guys over the top. Come on, just get on there. Get on the wheel. Come on. There you go. All right, now we get some descent. I really did notice after these descents that when we start the next climb, I actually had a decent amount of power. So that really just shows me that, yeah, obviously I have not been riding enough. And tomorrow will be a riding to work, starting to commute again. So I'm looking forward to that, just getting on the bike and getting out there. Still pretty chilly here in Melbourne, middle of winter, but I got myself some new set of riding pants that I get to ride tomorrow with. Went into the Oakley shop and I saw them. I think they're like 50 or 60 bucks. Maybe they're 70. But no, double kneed. Yeah, mountain bike pants. So super looking forward to trying those out tomorrow and seeing how warm they are. So that'll be interesting. So here we go, up the next to last climb, and I'm really going to dig deep to try and stay with these guys here. And if I look at my place, 34th out of 50. I don't think I do a great job. I think I lose a couple of these people, but I'm able to stay with a couple by the time we get up here to the top. See, they're right up there. Come on, Mike. Come on. Here we go. Oh, we put a little, we're putting a burst in. Come on. We just need to get up to these guys. There you go. Oh yeah, this is the climb where, I mean, I'm dropping back a little bit and I'm putting in some power. Dropping back, putting in some power. I mean, I'm suffering like a freaking dog here. Like, you have no idea how hard this was for me. Right here, I mean, I'm gritting my teeth. I'm grinding my teeth. I'm staying with these guys to the top of the climb. And we're sitting there 37th out of 50. So it's, I'd say the level of riders is pretty decent. It's not fantastic, but they definitely put me in a pen of better riders than the last race. So that's another upside to Training Peaks Virtual. That it saw how I raced last time, and according to the algorithm, it bumped me up into the next level of pen. So that's super cool. All right, we're just getting up here, just about to get on this 1 kilometer of flat. And yeah, I mean, I'm hanging in there right here, 13% grade, 15% grade, and man, this thing just grinds on. So I'm just standing, sitting, standing, sitting, standing, sitting, standing. Just got to get over this. I know I have a couple guys behind me, and yep, there they go. So now I'm just gonna try and stay with these guys. The other few just got away from me. Had to do a little bump of power there to stay on here. And yeah, it's just hard. I mean, 161 heart rate, and yeah, I literally feel like I'm gonna die. But that is working off the weakness. Let's just call that. We're kicking that weakness out, man. All right, here we come to the descent. We still have one more climb to go. So the main goal here is at least stay with these two guys for the descent. And what's really cool about Training Peaks Virtual is you can actually coast. In Zwift and some of the other platforms, I don't believe you get to coast all that much. I know for sure Zwift, you never get to coast. Like, there absolutely is no coasting. And Training Peaks Virtual is really cool. It definitely simulates racing better. I know when I was racing, when I went downhill, nobody passed me downhill. That was perfect. The braking there around the corner, that's how I got the jump on these two guys. I mean, they end up catching me on this climb. But I'm able to like get up there almost to 300 watts for a little bit, and just the power just disappears. It's really weird. It's not because I was bonking. I mean, I ate plenty of food. Yeah, it's just purely endurance here. I believe once I get back riding my bike, commuting, because I haven't commuted since, God, it's been 6 weeks. I have not commuted to work. So, yeah, I mean, we're still pushing almost 300 watts here. I'm I'm carried up pretty good. We're almost halfway up the climb, and I can really, I'm at 164 heart rate. I can really feel that, yeah, my perceived effort is way too high for the watts that I'm putting out. So I'm just going to back off here a little bit. I'm trying to be smart, trying to take care of myself. So I'm going to back off here a little bit, let my heart rate come down a smidge, and shortly I start ramping up my cadence. So I decide, all right, I'm gonna try and get up to 100 cadence for a little bit. We're getting close. I mean, we're still hitting 70 cadence, and I do feel like I think we were losing some of our cadence due to some internet lag, because my leg speed did not change that much, and my cadence was going anywhere from like the 70s. So here we go. Now we pumped it up to 100. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna cruise 100 cadence all the way to the top. And we're getting close. Yeah, right here. See, it dropped me down to 60 cadence while my cadence did not drop. So we're having a little bit of issue with the cadence sensor. But coming up here with a couple hundred meters to go, I started feeling my calf. Just about to cramp. So obviously I must not have had enough water today. So we're coming up to the top of the climb here. I had to back off because, well, if you have a muscle cramp, the amount of damage that you do to yourself is bad. So I'm gonna stop yammering here, and right when we cross the finish line, I am actually gonna start talking. Ooh. That was hard, man. Yeah, I just started having a little bit of calf cramps right there at the end, so I was gonna try and hold the 100 cadence to the finish, but yeah, my calf was just about to cramp, so I had to back it down a smidge. So clearly it's endurance. The bottom of the climbs definitely had more power. Perceived effort was the same at 70 to 80 watts lower. So definitely know what we got to work on. Like I always say, being tired is not an excuse. Definitely made some gains today. I haven't done any sustained climbing in a while. So don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and please give me some hints, tips, and suggestions if you have them in the comments. Thanks guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.